Like this fun holiday Christmas look on your face? If so, keep watching for the tutorial. Hey guys, Kid Krupa coming at you. Today I'm going to be doing a makeup tutorial, and as you saw in the beginning of this video, we're going to be doing a Christmas themed look. I just want to say before I start this video, I have no idea what I'm doing. People say I'm good at makeup. Honestly, some of my tips I don't recommend to people. This is just mainly fun. If you do learn something out of this video, awesome. If you did recreate this makeup look, let me know in the comments down below. And without further ado, let's get started. So the first thing you want to do is apply a primer to your face. I do not have primer at the moment, so I'm going to be putting on foundation without primer today. I'm going to be using the CoverGirl Clean Liquid Foundation in the shade Ivory. I'm going to be applying this with a beauty blender. A regular foundation sponge will do as well. You can just get it really cheap from the store. I really like how beauty blender works though, but it's not necessary. So what I like to do is I put some on my hand, I dot some on my face all around. So on your chin, your nose, and your forehead, and I just pat it in. Next step is applying concealer. I'm using the CoverGirl True Blend Undercover Concealer in Classic Beige, and I will be putting this under my eyes because we want to pretend like stress doesn't exist. On my nose, my chin, and a little bit on my forehead. And using that beauty blender we used earlier, we're gonna blend this in. Next thing I like to do after I put on my foundation and my concealer is I like using my Jawbreaker palette, and I like using the shade Tasty, and using a really small brush from Eco Tools. I like to fill in my eyebrows because that's a good match for me. If you have darker eyebrows or lighter eyebrows, I'd recommend eyebrow powders, but since this shade works for me, it works for me. Once your eyebrows are on and on fleek, it is now time for eyeshadow, which is the part we've all been waiting for. I'm thinking today we're gonna go for a dark red kind of look with green on the bottom. So we're gonna start actually with the color black, and I'm using the Avon palette, and I'm just gonna do, see that part of my eye, I'm just gonna fill in that part of my eye, and I'm gonna do it on both sides. With the black that we do have, we're going to take this same brush, or you can use your finger, but I'm using a brush right now, and we should blend like so. So see the shape? That's what we want to do on both sides using our black. This eye doesn't like to cooperate, but I'm gonna do that really quick and then be right back. Once we have that color to both sides, we're gonna add more red. I'm gonna use the color Licorice right there. And I'm actually just gonna pack it on like a mad woman. And then blend it out. Blend it out a little bit down too. Because that's how we do. Okay. And then to make the color more bold, you can use setting spray. Spritz it on your finger. Get into the color like red and make that. See, look how much bolder that is. As you can see, the red just got a lot more intense, which is what we want. Okay, and then we're gonna get to the black again. We're gonna make sure, use your finger if you want, because that's what I'm gonna do. And just blend out those corners like so. And see, you can do a lot more with your fingers than people like to think. Just make sure you wash your hands. And if you want, you can point it. Give it a little personality. The bottom of our eyes, we're gonna use a green. I'm using the color Sour from the Jawbreaker palette right there. And I'm gonna put that on the bottom of my eye, like the waterline. Now we get that, we got the red, black, and green. We're gonna do something real fun, real risky. So we're gonna use the shimmer shade. I'm gonna use the shade Jawbreaker. As you can see, I've played with it quite a bit. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna put that in the inner of the eye. As you can see, gives it a pop. Actually, let's just put it on all of the lid. And if you want, you can make those lines from earlier a little less prominent using your beauty blender. And this lighting, see, this is what we're working with right now. Okay. And then doing your eyeliner, I'm gonna do on my eyeliner off of camera. Basically, I'm using a pen eyeliner. I'm just gonna do a simple like that. And I'm gonna put lashes on, and then we're gonna move on to contour. Eyelashes are on and eyeliner is on. If you don't know how to put on eyelashes or eyeliner, it's completely fine. Your look probably looks great still. No worries. For blush, we're gonna go crazy because it's Christmas. And we're gonna use the shade Licorice, like I used on my eyes, for the blush. But we're gonna do it very lightly. Like so. And then we're gonna blend up. So it's almost working as a contour. 'Tis the season for harsh makeup looks. And I'm for it. Okay, now that we have the blush on, I actually don't think we need contour. So we're gonna use the Wet n Wild highlighting powder in the shade Mega Glow. Or I don't know if that's the shade. Oh, the shade is Golden Flower Crown. This one's so good. This gold really pops. You just apply it to your brush and you just, where the cheekbones are, you just do an up and down motion and the glow will show up. I'll show you guys in the better light when the time comes. Sorry, I'm filming this literally the night before it's gonna go up. I just needed something to do, and some people tell me my makeup's pretty cool, so. Alright, cool. Yeah, so that's the look so far. Okay, we're gonna add a red lip because that just ties it all together. I'm using the Fierce Effects Daring Lip Gloss from Hard Candy. It's really cute, it's really little. You just... Okay, and I'm gonna put this on and be right back. That, my friends, is the finished Christmas makeup look. Red and everything. Sorry, my lipstick's a little wild. So, to set it in place, we use the Morphe Jeffree Star Set and Refresh Mist, and we just close our eyes and we set it up. So this makes it so the makeup is a lot more long lasting, recommending setting spray. Doesn't have to be this one in particular, but yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this makeup look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and thank you so much for watching.